What it do, baby? It's Mabel. I'm back with another video for you guys. Welcome back to my channel if you haven't been here before. Today, I'm going to be talking about dating. Oh, dating. I know it's a different topic than I've ever had on my channel so far, but I wanted to talk about it because we're going through these really trying times, aka coronavirus, aka quarantine. So if you're in the house right now, you're probably looking for a bae, quarantine bae, or maybe you're looking for a bae when you get outside, you know, to pop out with. So if you're one of those things, or you're lonely, or maybe you've been trying to date but it hasn't been successful, maybe this video is for you. Okay, let's get right into it. So tip numero uno, be yourself. I know it sounds cliche, but what else are you gonna be? I know we live in those times where, you know, a lot of people are living double lives, you know, IG models, scammers, fashionistas, big ballers, rappers, whatever, you know, are living their lives on Instagram, and it may look all nice and dandy, but they might not be those people in real life. And if you are one of those people and you're looking to date and you know you're not really who you say you are, like, cut it out, because anybody who has eyes and ears is going to be able to see through the BS, right? And it's not going to work, because if that person, you know, is like feeling like they're being played, or like you're not who you say you are, they're not going to want to talk to you. So be true to who you are. Like, that goes for if you're weird, strange, weird again, weird or corny, you know, or something about you is just like clownish, you know what I mean? Like, stick to who you are, because that might attract somebody might actually like that, you know. I don't know about the clown, but listen, somebody might actually be interested in that. So stick true to who you are, and that's that. Next tip number 2, okay? Tip number 2 is be intentional, okay? Be intentional. If you are planning to date, okay, I feel like this is really important in the dating phase, is when you start to make those moves, you start sliding the DMs, you are telling somebody that you're interested, right? So don't start like after the next week or the month or whatever time has passed. Don't start moving funny, like, okay? Because now that's gonna tell somebody that you're not interested anymore, and that doesn't really show you have good intentions, if you know what I mean, okay? So be intentional and let that person know what your intentions are. I feel like a lot of times when a girl or a guy asks like, yo, what is your intention? I feel like that always makes people so scared. Like, they're like, why are you asking me that? Why are you asking me that? Because they want to know so they don't waste time, okay? Time is valuable to a lot of people. So if you are not looking for something serious, you shouldn't probably have not clicked this video.
You probably shouldn't have clicked this video, but y'all know what I meant. Anyway.
Even be here, okay? So you're not looking to be serious, which is cool. That's cool if you're just looking for a companion, if you're looking for a friend or something like that, or a cuddy buddy. I don't know what you're looking for, but if you're looking for something else other than to form a relationship, let that person know so they're not blindsided. Nobody wants to be blindsided. No one wants to waste time thinking that the person they're talking to is interested in them, all to find out later on that they're not, and they're not even ever going to be interested in them. Feel me? So don't do that. Be intentional. If someone asks you, what is your intentions? Be honest. Like, hey, I am looking for something serious, or I'm not. You know, that's cool. And like I said with the texting, like, if you are now coming into my DMs or now texting me excessively every single day, and then you just fall off, that's going to show me you're not interested. And if that's not your intention, be consistent, boo. Consistency. Your actions need to match your words. If you're telling me you're interested, I need to see you be consistent. It's not go from texting me every single day to now text me once a month. I'm not going to be interested in you anymore. Sorry, but that's just how it works. You got to keep people's attention. You got to keep people wanting to seek you, you know, and be interested in you as well. It's a double door, baby. It's not like, oh, I am the only one that needs to be interested. Nope, y'all both have to be interested in each other. So be intentional with everything you do. Put in that effort. Do not start slacking off once you get the person. that's a no. It's not gonna work. They're not gonna be interested in you anymore, and they're gonna be looking to the left and looking to the right for their next boo. Okay. Next tip number 3 is be honest. It kind of goes back to, being intentional, being yourself. All these tips are going to come together and bind together to be a bigger picture, okay? So be honest. So if you have something else going on, if you're seeing someone else, if you have a baby on the way, if you're still messing with your baby mama, or baby daddy, I think you should let the person you're dating or talking to, let them know that. No one, again, wants to be blindsided. So in general, be honest. Nobody likes a liar. No one likes to be lied to on and on and on and on again. Okay? Just be honest. If things are not working out, if you're no longer interested, let them know. Like, hey, honestly, I thought this was gonna work, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to peace. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to not be interested in someone anymore, but I think as adults, we owe the other person that conversation, like, hey, I'm not interested in you more, and I don't want to pursue this anymore. I think that's where we fall short a lot of the times, is being honest with ourselves and being honest with other people. I don't know if it's fear. A lot of time it is fear that prevents us from closing that door when we're no longer interested. Look, close the door by being honest, okay? Being honest with the person. I don't like you anymore, and I don't think this is gonna work. This is gonna make the dating process a lot smoother. Yes, it might hurt that other person to hear that you're no longer interested, but at least it's better than being ghosted. Nobody wants to be ghosted. You went from talking to that person every day to suddenly they're like, I think I'm not gonna text this person anymore because I'm no longer interested, but you never said it. So that person is confused, lost, until they see you post it up on Instagram with your next babe. Okay, so that's a no too. All right, so next tip number 4 is stop the Netflix and chillin'. Woo. And it's gonna offend a lot of people. I know a lot of people are gonna be shook right now. People are gonna be shooketh in their chairs. It's shaking right now, because this is a go-to for a lot of people. The Netflix and chill, the Disney and chill, the Hulu and chill, whatever and chill, okay? And I get it, we're in the quarantine times. It's like, what can you do but quarantine, Netflix and chill, I get it, but once we leave and we go back outside, I'm gonna need some people to start changing. Change your ways, boo. Change your ways. Because you are actually preventing a lot of people from getting to know you. And I don't know if it's because you're cheap or you genuinely don't even really like that person, so you don't want to spend any money on them, and you just want to basically, give in to the basics of just Netflix and chill. Like I said, this is a dating video. So if you're not here for dating, you can exit that way. Okay? Now, if you are here to date and you're wondering why is it not working for me and I keep trying to do Netflix and chill, that is your problem. Stop trying to do that. There is so many ways for you to finesse the perfect date without breaking the bank, without breaking your pockets. And maybe I might make another video on that, because there's ways to finesse, baby. Groupon, Eventbrite, Fever, if you're in New York City, get you that. That app is marvelous. Yelp, you can find some good places on Yelp. These 4 apps that I just said right there are gonna help you to save some money and also treat somebody to a good date. A good date and date, okay? So that needs to stop, because it's not telling anybody that you're taking them serious. It's like you're not even really putting no effort, because like I said, Groupon, you can find a lot of good, cheap discounts for places you and your babe might want to go, okay? So this goes for female or guys, okay? So whoever's planning a date and you scared, or you being cheap, hey, Groupon will hook you up. Eventbrite, there's a lot of events going on all the time in your city, wherever you're at. You can go on Eventbrite, look for something. It might be cool, like a comedy show, you know, a concert, whatever the case may be, something that you could just experience. Life is about experiencing, okay? So stop being boring. Stop going with the same Netflix and chilling, because it's tired. It's done. It's played out. Finito. Let's stop doing that, okay? So there's so many ways. And honestly, if the person you're with is complaining because you're trying to save money and still give them a date, maybe you shouldn't be with them. I'm just saying. Now, I understand my bougie ladies out there. I'm with you. Maybe you don't want a Groupon date, but I think it also still goes back to communication and being honest. If he cannot afford it or she cannot afford the date or whatever, letting that your partner know, whoever you're dating, like, hey, I can't afford it, but this is what I can do. I can, you know, get us a little cheaper date, or I have this other spot that's not that expensive. It's not Benihana, it's not Felipe Chow's, but it's something. It's still hibachi, you know, but it's on the cheaper side. You know, we get a little lunch special or something. It's still good, right? But you let that person know, like, hey, like, this is what I can do, and I hope you can still be interested in me, and I hope you can still be down for that. You know what I mean? Just have that conversation. You might be surprised that person might be into that. You know, they might be into it, and they might be willing to go on the date and other dates, okay? It's not every day you need to go on a date. I get that. And maybe some days you gotta do a little, you know, chill in the house, but don't let that be the first date. Don't let that be the first hangout is, oh, let me go do Netflix and chill. It's done. It's finished. Let's move on. This is essential. This is the creme de la creme out of all the tips. Creme de la creme out of all of them. Okay, tip 5 is so important. Communicate. Finish. Honestly, the video's done. No, I'm kidding. Listen, it's essential, because without communication, what do they say? Without communication, it's like all you could do is play games. Seriously, nobody, and this also goes into like texting. Nobody wants to be what you're doing to death. Stop it. Stop it. If you're one of those people who what you doing people to death, just exit. You see that? You see that button? Click it, exit. Finish. Nobody wants to be what you're doing to death. Let's do better. Let's do better. 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 Say it again. Better. Let's do it better. That's it. Let's do better. Okay? Stop what you're doing people to death. Nobody likes that. It's done. We left that in 2019. We should have. It's 2020. It's a new year. Don't do that no more. Okay? It's about giving effort. I think I mentioned that tip 2, to give effort, because it's like you're building a rapport with somebody the more you communicate with them. I get not everybody likes to text. If you are one of those what you doing texters, like, maybe that's not your form of communication. Maybe you have to explore other ways that you can communicate with the person you're dating, like FaceTime, you know, phone calls. Maybe send them like what's it called? Send them, what is that? Send them poetry or something. Send them a song. I don't know, something to communicate, okay? But stop doing the same thing, what you're doing. If you know that doesn't work for you. I know some people don't like to text. Maybe phone calling. Maybe FaceTime is better. You know, it just helps you to build a relationship with somebody, and it's gonna help you in the long run if you're looking to be serious with them. You know, ask them their goals. What's their favorite thing to do? Favorite food? Like the cliche questions, you know? It doesn't hurt if you're trying to be serious with the person. You know, it gives you some other things to talk about besides what you're doing, okay? I'm just saying. If you are struggling to communicate with somebody, and it's like, you know, in your heart, you communicate with a lot of people really well, maybe you and that person aren't compatible in terms of communication. Because this happened to me before, okay? Not everybody you're gonna be able to form something serious with, because you guys might not be compatible in terms of communication. So it's all right. If it's not working out, it's cool. Let that go. Move on. Find somebody else. But communication is so key, okay? Alright guys, that's all the tips I have for you today. If you really enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching. Bye!